All right, okay, Judge, I apologize. My client travels for work once a month.
Yeah, give me that. He can leave the state for,
He can leave the state for that.
I'm gonna put that right on the order. Can leave state for employment purposes without consent.
Okay. Thank you, Judge.
Okay, I'll add that right to the bottom. Can leave state for employment without consent. So you just need to have proof that you're driving out of, when you're driving out of state for employment purposes, okay? All right, thanks a lot.
Thank you very
Bye.
much, Judge.
All right. Mr. Neely, I'm sorry, your name.
Jacob Eugene Kalanji.
You were placed on probation. This was a visiting judge, 9 months. You still owe money. You didn't show up for your show cause on September the 4th. Charges, you failed to pay your fines and costs as ordered, balance owing 305. That is the charge. I understand you probably have paid it down since then. But if you plead guilty to that, your probation could be revoked. You could be incarcerated for up to 90 days here. Do you understand that?
Yes,
Did you sign an advice of rights form today or not?
no,
You're presumed innocent. They have to prove you guilty by a preponderance of the evidence. You have the right to question their witnesses, to bring in your own, to use the subpoena powers of the court to bring in those witnesses. If you plead guilty, you're going to be giving up all the rights. And we will not have a hearing. You understand that?
yes,
To the charge. Okay, and you have the right to a lawyer. You understand that?
yes,
Do you want a lawyer? You have the money to pay this.
yeah, 15.
Hang on. How much does he owe, Heather?
He has a balance of 180 on this case.
Do you have that money?
Not only do I have to pay today,
Where are you working?
I made beats.
Where?
I made beats for record labels.
Where you gotta go to get the money?
They usually wire is not coming.
I'll tell you what. How much did they charge in the visiting judge? He paid about $380 or something, didn't he? Why'd you play with this like this?
I didn't, I was, I can't, I wasn't.
Did you charge him?
The total fines and costs for this case was 520, Judge.
Do I have a review hearing date on his 771 status?
It was today.
How long will it take you to get the money?
So I have to be,
No, you said today you were gonna pay it, right?
yeah, if he's gonna give me time, I got, I'm of course gonna pay today.
Because his probation end date on this case is April 2nd.
The prosecutor.
Oh.
We don't have a phone that's working, Bill.
They fixed it.
Did they?
I'll explain later.
Mr. Beaton,
Yes.
when you gonna grow up? You seem like a nice, gonna grow up.
I'm
Come on in here. Mr. Dean is here for a review hearing. It's false information. I wasn't here. I wouldn't have charged this much. He still owes 180. He's paid, would you say again, Heather?
He has a balance of 180 left.
Yeah, I know, but how much did he pay on this? Looks like he paid 325. Right?
Sorry, Judge, I'm pulling up the financial
name?
report.
Caitlin Foley Karen, Boston Township.
How much did you pay on this?
Oh, I'm not sure.
340 he's paid, Judge, total.
I wouldn't have charged this. It's false information. He seems like a nice kid. I don't know why he's acting like a criminal, but you want to just move to dismiss this? I'm willing to waive the balance of the fines. Would you send in a stip for me? Mr. Dean Neely,
Yes.
grow up. You're 23,
2.
soon to be 23, right? I'm gonna do this for you. I'll waive your balance. You didn't commit any crimes while you were on probation, did you? Where do you live?
249 May 1st Street.
Who do you live with?
Flat Rock,
Who
Michigan.
do you live with?
My sister and my
And your what?
my big sister and little brother.
Big sister, little brother? Are your parents around? Okay. Okay. Just wait a second. I'm gonna help you out. Why, I don't know. Stop acting like this, young man. You're gonna go take care of these other warrants, right?
Yes.
Are you gonna go take care of these other warrants
Yes.
today?
Yes. I got a report.
Where?
You won't feel good. I got to put it right.
Jeez, you're going all over the place. All right, give me a second. What's this gentleman's name here, Jeff?
What's your name, sir?
The one on Zoom, Judge, he's a victim on the Jeremy Christian case.
Okay, good.
Brian, no, Mr. Gage,
Is Jeremy Christian here?
he's being with Mr. Gage now.
Okay, I want him to come in because I'm gonna end up adjourning this. That one.
Christian?
Yeah, and I'll explain it when he comes in.
Okay.
Bear with me 1 second, folks. All right, you filled out that document for me? All right, young man, I'm gonna go ahead and dismiss the case and motion the prosecutor. I'm gonna waive your balance. Don't come back and see me unless you wanna tell me that you're running the Pentagon or something. You got it?
Okay.
Case dismissed. Good luck.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Give me 1 second. I'm gonna get the lawyer in here. I'm gonna call the case and I know what I'm gonna do. The victim's here and I'm gonna adjourn it, tell him.
He's on one.
And what are you here on? You.
He's seen.
What happens when a young man, barely 23 years old, finds himself caught in the machinery of the court system, still owing money, missing hearings, and staring down the possibility of 90 days behind bars? That's exactly where Jacob found himself today, standing before the judge with warrants outstanding, a $180 balance on a probation case he couldn't quite close out, and a story that didn't quite add up. The charge was straightforward: failure to pay fines and costs. But the judge took one look at this kid, heard about his living situation, his work making beats, his sister and little brother at home, no parents in the picture, and made a call that went far beyond the letter of the law. He waived the remaining balance. He moved to dismiss the case entirely, and then he said something that cut through all the courtroom noise. "Don't come back and see me unless you want to tell me you're running the Pentagon." That's not just a punchline. That's a judge using every tool at his disposal, not just the gavel, but a measure of grace, to give a young man a real second chance. The system worked today, not because it was lenient, but because someone in a position of power chose to see the person standing in front of him, not just the paperwork. Jacob walked out of that courtroom with a clean slate and a challenge. What he does with it is entirely up to him. If you found this case as eye-opening as we did, hit that like button, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for more real courtroom breakdowns. Because justice never gets old.